YouTube, I think I just cracked the code. I made the most overpowered 3-and-D guard build on NBA 2K27. This Klay Thompson build is ridiculous. Let's get straight into it, guys. We're using the NBA 2K headquarters app again. Of course, the game is not out yet, but it does come out in 2 days. So once the game is out, we will be making the builds on the actual game. But let's get straight into it. Of course, you want to name him Klay Thompson. Last name Thompson. Right-handed, of course, and then jersey number 11. Now, getting into this build, guys, of course, you want to make him a shooting guard. You want to go 6'5", and then weight, you want to go 185 pounds. Now for the wingspan, guys, we're actually going to go lowest wingspan. You're sacrificing a little bit of defensive potential, but you're still going to be very solid on defense even with this lowest wingspan. But the reason I did this is because offensively, you'll see why I went lowest wingspan. I'll go ahead and explain it a lot better once we get into the attributes. But starting off with the attributes, guys, the first thing you want to do is make the close shot in 85. That's for that silver paint prodigy. You get silver ghost stepper, silver float game on this build. And for the driving layup, you also want to go 85 there. Get silver float game for those floaters. Silver layup mix master. And then layups, honestly, I prefer layups over dunk. Layups were pretty overpowered in NBA 2K26. I expect them to be very good as well in NBA 2K27. For the driving dunk, you want to go ahead and put that at 65. I'll show you guys why later on when we get into the cap breakers. But making this driving dunk exactly 65 is very crucial. So make sure you guys do not skip that step there. For the post control, guys, we're actually going to go 86 post control, just one off of the max post control. We get gold ghost stepper after upgrading that post control. You guys are going to learn I do put post control on almost all of my builds, even the guard builds. I love to play in the post. Now getting into the shooting, here's where the build gets really insane, guys. For the mid-range, we're going to go 89 mid-range. And then for the three-point shot, we're going to go 94. Now the reason we're going 94 is with 5 cap breakers, we're going to be able to get this to a 99 3 ball. A prime Klay Thompson build, I believe, had a 99 3 ball. So even 94, in my opinion, is low for a prime Klay Thompson build. So 94 is going to do for now, but once we get those 5 cap breakers, we're going to up it to 99. Now for the free throw, we're going to also get a 99 free throw. I play a lot of 5, so free throws are very crucial to me. Maybe it doesn't have to be 99, but a crucial thing when making builds, guys, is knowing what game modes you play. If you don't play 5s at all, if you don't play Rec Center, if you don't play 5v5 Pro-Am, do not upgrade this free throw all the way to 99. Maybe you can lower it to like a 70. If you strictly only play Park, do not put this free throw that high. But moving on to the playmaking, guys, we're going to get a 65 pass accuracy on this build. We're going to get an 81 ball handle for silver handles for days. We also get silver unpluckable on this build. For the speed with ball, we're going to go ahead and put this at a 77 for that silver lightning launch. Of course, this build is not a point guard. This is the perfect build to play the 2 guard next to a pass first point guard. Now moving on to the defense, guys, I did call this a 3-and-D build, so you know we have to have that 85 perimeter defense. For the steal, we get a 77 steal. That's for that silver interceptor. We get silver challenger, bronze ankle braces, and gold off-ball pass. Now for the interior defense, you don't want to have it super low on this build. We're actually going to go 70 interior defense on this build. And for the block, we're going to go ahead and put that at 44. Moving on to the rebounding, we get a 47 offensive rebound and a 56 defensive rebound. Moving on to the physicals, we're going to go ahead and get an 85 speed. We get a 78 agility. That's for that gold slippery off ball, silver flash, and silver workhorse. Moving on to the strength, we get a 57 strength, and then capping off this build, we do get a 78 vertical. Make sure you guys do not lower this vertical at all. We're going strictly 78 vertical. I'll show you guys why right now. Vertical is crucial for contact dunks. The reason I put the driving dunk at 65 earlier is because this build is actually going to be able to get contact dunks. Yes, that's right. You're going to have a 99 3 ball and contact dunks on this build. Yes, I know. It blew my mind when I figured out you can make a build with lockdown defense, contact dunks, and a 99 3 ball. This is the perfect 2-guard build. We did have some extra attributes to spend, so we did up the block to a 54 block, and then for the driving layup, we now get an 86 driving layup, and the standing dunk, we get a 42 standing dunk. Now moving on to the cap breakers for this build, as you can see, we go from a 65 driving dunk to an 89 driving dunk. With 5 cap breakers, that's going to unlock us contact dunks. Let me go ahead and show you guys why the 78 vertical is crucial, guys. When you go to 1 foot contact dunks, if you look at the requirements right here, it says 89 driving dunk required plus a 78 vertical. That's why it's very crucial you put the vertical at minimum a 78. So make sure you're following this build to a T if you're wanting those contact dunks. For the shooting cap breakers, of course, we're going to go from a 94 3 ball to a 99 3 ball with 5 cap breakers. This build is going to be insane once you get a 99 3 ball plus the contact dunks. I cannot wait to see what this build looks like at full potential. You also have the option to go from an 89 mid-range to a 94 mid-range. Don't know why you would though. I definitely want the maxed out 3-ball here. Another option you have is the playmaking. You can go from a 65 pass accuracy to a 76, or you can go from an 81 ball handle to an 86 ball handle. If you're worried about the low pass accuracy on this build, or if you want to dribble a little bit better on this build, that's definitely an option. For the defensive cap breakers, none of these really seem worth it besides maybe the 77 steal going to a 92. But you are lowest wingspan on this build, so I'm not sure how good a 92 steal would be with the lowest wingspan, at least for lane steals. As far as the takeovers I'm going to be using on this build, obviously it's going to be a shooting one. Calibrated sounds good. Zip code as well. Extends effective shooting range, allowing deep shots to be treated as if taken from closer distance. Wow, zip code seems really good. It seems like it's the new deep bomber this year. I might rock zip code. We all know shot artist. That's what I'm going to rock on my Kyrie Irving build. That's definitely an option here. But so far for a Klay Thompson build, zip code sounds the best. It's between zip code and shot artist, but I think I'm going to go zip code on this build. But we're going to go ahead and submit this build, see who they're comparing us to. They're calling us a two-way post sharpshooter. I love that name there. They're comparing us to Ray Allen with the Bucks, Devin Booker, and Anthony Edwards. Those are some amazing comparisons. I really wanted that Klay Thompson comparison. Prime Klay with the Warriors would have been sick. But the strengths on this build: a high percentage shooter from deep, mid-range pull-ups are crisp, creative finisher when attacking the lane, hounds players defensively, just like Klay Thompson. Weaknesses: might be able to dunk on a lowered rim. That's hilarious. Forces teammates to leave spots to catch. Okay, I'll take it, man. Overall, I truly do think this is one of the best builds in the game. If you're wanting a super high 3-ball to eventually get contact dunks to lock up your opponent, this is the perfect build for you. That's going to go ahead and do it for this Klay Thompson build video though, guys. Comment down below what you think about this prime Klay with the Warriors build. Will you be making this build in NBA 2K27? Is there something you don't like about this build? Let me know down below. Is there something you would do to make it better? Comment down below. I'm all ears.